Hey, my name is Justin Case, and look what I got here. That's right, the outdoor Helium Hotspot, and we're going to open this sucker up and take a look at it. So for those of you who are interested in seeing more unboxing videos when it comes to Helium, well, please do like and subscribe. Now, I want to make a point as I'm opening this up. As it says on the back for what's included, we have the Helium Mobile Hotspot Outdoor, the mounting bracket and loops, the tilt and swivel mount, as well as the RJ45 cable gland. But what it doesn't have is something to power the system by. It even says over here under specifications that there is a PoE only. So in advance, you may want to go and buy some other equipment. You're going to want to buy a couple Cat 6 cables. I like to make sure I have a ribbon cable like this because it's outdoor, and this lets me basically connect this through a window, so I can just slam the window shut and it doesn't hurt nothing. And also, of course, you are going to want to get a PoE injector. So I have one right here, and I will get it plugged in for this. But first, let's open the box. Take a look what it looks like here. So I'm going to open up this box and see what's inside. All right. So first of all, we do have a pamphlet in here for getting started. I'm going to set that on the side. Looks like we have a box of... Okay. Okay. So these must be for mounting. This also for mounting. That's the plug it was referring to. Back connection piece also looks like to tell you the angle of elevation, the nuts and bolts for it. And then here is the device itself. All right. Just going to toss everything else out of here. Let's see. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to say if anybody is looking to get this up and running and add maybe a new antenna, that's not going to happen. And honestly, why would you want to put a new antenna on this? Because the whole thing is not based off of the device itself, but how the planner determines the coverage. They can't verify that coverage. They need to just use the planner which has modeled the coverage, and that will determine your rewards. So don't even think about putting a new antenna on. It's not going to matter. The only thing you can really do is find the best place to mount this by using the planner and finding a good location. Okay. I'm not going to get too much into this. I think we can figure out that these get mounted on the back here, and this gets placed in here for movement. So I'm not going to waste your time going through all of that. But let's see if we can at least connect this to the, connect it and get it up and running. So what I do want to do is I want to get on my phone and I want to get it set up. So let's go into my phone here. And in my phone, I am going to go to Helium Builder. And under Helium Builder, I'm going to go to Deploy. And I'm going to say here, deploy a new hotspot, Helium Mobile Hotspot Outdoor. Keep your box. You will need the QR code on the box to connect your hotspot during onboarding. Okay, great to know. I understand. Face your users. Okay. Place it high. Sounds good. and use the mount. And we just looked at how that mount works, but as you can see, it's pretty accurate to what I showed you. I'm going to say I understand, and now it says connect powered Ethernet. Okay, so that being the case, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take my PoE injector, and I'm going to plug it in. And yeah, okay. And then I am going to take a look here. If you look, it's going to say data in and power and data out. So data in, I actually have my plug here ready for data in. And then for data out and power out. There we go. I'm going to set that there. And I'm going to connect this and plug it right in to the Ethernet PoE. There we go. Okay, I did see a light flash very briefly here, but that's it. Don't see any other things going on quite yet, but I do have lights here, so I'm going to assume that is good. So let's go on. It says the status light is solid blue. Oh, there we have blinking, and not a solid blue quite yet. Do we have any other lights? Nope, guess not. Okay, it has stopped blinking. Now I'm going to OK that and scan the QR code. There we go. Asking to join. I'm going to try to join. So I scanned the QR code here. It says like to find the contacted devices on your local network. I'm going to say allow. So you do need the box like it says. I believe it's also available on the device itself right here. So I'm not sure why it says you need the box, but that's fine. Is this your location? I mean, it is my location, but I don't really want to set it here permanently. I do want to set it at my sister-in-law's house, but I suppose I can set it here temporarily. I'm going to retry. And I'm going to say it looks correct for right now. And I'm going to be putting this 40 feet up. Actually, technically 42 feet up. So I'll say done. The one thing, though, is even if you set it, I'll set it here temporarily till I decide where to put it next. But even if you do set it up this way, you can choose to move it without having to pay anything. So that's the nice benefit of this over the IoT devices. So I can position it, at least for right now. Interesting. I do plan on positioning it to face 175. So I will just tell it right now. I'm going to set it to face 175. That is the direction I want it to go. And I guess I will register it now. Sure. There we go. Registering Hotspot. I do suggest that you go in and verify the instructions right there for get started. Oh, it's done. I'm going to click OK. Let's see what it comes up with if it's done. Oh, there it is. Salty Satin Baboon. All right. Well, Salty Satin Baboon, welcome to the family. So just for a second here, I'm going to flip this over, and we are going to go and head to see what it says. All right, so setup guide. Get started. Okay, that is not our hotspot. This is a setup guide though, right? Okay, so again, this thing doesn't send you, with this QR code, doesn't send you the outdoor one. You might need to just go to the URL itself. So I did power it up. The light turned solid. We did that. Mounting. Is it telling me anything? Follow the tips. Builder app. Sign in. Connect the hotspot. Request camera permissions. Acquiring GPS. Acquiring GPS lock. Confirm location. Set height. Update direction. Okay, I'm not seeing anything new here. And it's not actually even showing me how to put this together. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done there. And, you know, we've got it up and running. Although I will need to relocate it. So when I do go to do that, I'm just going to go to Manage and then go to Update Installation. And we will position it correctly here. But I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so that being said, these are tight. This positioning should be where the inset is. Screws go in to help position it. And probably go in right like there. So if you're looking, there we go. And there we go. Okay. So that's pretty much how it's supposed to look. I mean, obviously we got to tighten that stuff up. And then we can either mount it here to like a wall, or we have these to tighten it onto a pole. All right, that's great. So all of that being said, yeah, we also need to take this piece right here and keep it safe. But this is a temporary one. This is not my final, so I don't want to do anything quite yet for that. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. Okay, so just to finish up here, like I said, I'm temporarily going to put this on my roof right now until I figure out something else. But here's the other thing to consider. Right now, HIP 101 hasn't passed. If it passes, which I don't believe it will, but if it passes, this thing will now be able to get 2.5 times the current amount that it can make. And even if it doesn't pass, it'll still make 75% of its current value with a CBRS next to it. So you'll still get 75%, and that means people can still jump on to Wi-Fi versus the CBRS when the CBRS has come online to be able to transfer data. So I'm going to just show you the information right here from, I think it's HIP 85, that shows you that you can have up to 3 radios in one area. The first radio will get 100%, the second radio will get 75%, and then the third radio will get 25% of what the planner shows you. So something to think about for yourself when you're planning on how you're going to set up your systems. Thank you for watching. Again, please do like and subscribe if you like content like this, and I hope you all have a great day. And now I gotta figure out how to get off the roof.